Thank you, Minister. Minister, this bill is crucial. It's protection for consumers, and it can't come quick enough. Bringing in additional regulation and consumer protections across newer and emerging credit products and companies is more important now than ever. We've seen an explosion in non-cash loans and credit being provided indirectly to the consumer, like in the buy now, pay later agreements, especially with the surge in online activity during the pandemic. I especially welcome further consumer protections when it comes to the PCP. I am not an expert, but experts have expressed the opinion that many motorists really do not understand their liability. And so we must do all we can to ensure there is protection here. And I think, Minister, we have to also look at communication, because I think, we do need to make sure that there is good communication in this too. And I would ask you that you would look at this too. The Tutti report recommended that further consumer protections in relation to the PCP agreements be introduced, so we can certainly see why. The Central Bank indicated in October 2020 that data available for the total car finance market in Ireland, which includes both Irish residence banks and non-banks from the end of September 2019, that there were 76,153 PCP loans outstanding, representing a total outstanding stock of nearly £1.5 billion. At the end of February 2020, they also showed that the outstanding amount of car finance consumers credit advance to households by Irish resident banks by, again, the way of PCP was over £1.5 billion, related to 62,978 PCP contacts. A quarter of all car financing is PCP agreements. So I just think, this legislation, this is so important. So spreading the cost of buying a car holds huge appeal for most motorists, and while conventional hire purchase divides the total amount into equal monthly payments over a period of years, the PCP involves a series of smaller monthly payments with a larger payment at the end of the agreement. And that's something, again, that's so important that we need to highlight. Although some PCP products are underwritten by regulated companies, the PCP products are not specifically regulated by the Central Bank. These loan agreements are often sold by companies not obliged to carry out suitability and affordability checks on consumers, and this can mean uncertainty for anyone who encounters a loss in income or change in circumstances. This bill would bring these companies within the scope of consumer protection code, ensuring consumers have the same protection as consumers who purchase traditional types of financial products such as car loans and personal loans. This type of protection benefits the customer, who can make better informed decisions about financial products and avoid the unsustainability debt situations that led to serious arrears and financial difficulty. It is most welcome, and I really want to support this. And Minister, I am delighted to be speaking about this today, because I feel it has been something that hasn't been addressed for years. So I do welcome it, and I give this my full support. Thank you, Acting.